2019, one of the first things I thought of was memes. So I'm going to read you some memes, like text post style ones. Being 18 to 25 is like playing a video game, where you've skipped the tutorial and you're just sort of running about with no idea how anything works. Being 25 to 30 is like later on in the game where you've figured out how things work, but have made poor leveling decisions along the way and are now horribly underpowered for what you're supposed to be doing. Being 30 to 35 is coming to the conclusion that if quietly swinging a sword at random while screaming has gotten you this far, you might as well keep at it. Self-care isn't always chocolate and Netflix. Sometimes it's getting out of bed and doing more difficult tasks, like summoning a demon to help with the dishes, or finding the right number of chicken bones to appease the thing that lives in the attic. Today I had my favorite ever unsolicited queer comment. I was holding hands with my girlfriend when a middle-aged woman with very little English approached us. She smiled, nodded approvingly, and said, "Men is too headache." Them, how is this BDSM? Me, I'm restraining you, aren't I? This is bondage and domination. Them, no, this is snuggling. Me holding them tighter. Shut up, snuggle slut. You are what you eat. I don't remember eating anxiety and back problems, but okay. Dating a horse girl pros. She's great on top, rich family, free oats. Cons, if you sprain an ankle, she'll shoot you. It has come to my attention that at this time last year, I may have dared 2019 to come at me. And it did. Dear 2020, I don't want to cause any trouble. Please put down that broken bottle so we can get along. Dudes in 2040 be like, I don't understand why homeless people don't just get a job or start a business. Anyway, my 15-minute lunch break is over. Better get back to the Amazon sorting floor before the old shock collar goes off and I get evicted from my sleeping pod. I'm actually concerned for boys who complain about how different girls look without makeup. Like, did you really think eyeshadow permanently altered a girl's eyelid? Are you frightened when people change clothes? Babies have no concept of object permanence. That's one of the sickest burns I've ever read. I love how humans have literally not changed throughout history. Like the graffiti from Pompeii has people from hundreds of years ago writing stuff like, "Marcus is gay, I fucked a girl here, Julius, your mom wishes she was with me." And Leonardo da Vinci's assistants drew dicks in their notebooks for the banter, and Mozart created a piece called "Kiss My Ass." So when people say today's generation and how people used to be, or when people wish for today's generation to be how people used to be, then we're already there, buddy. We've always been. The Hagia Sophia has inscriptions that were considered sacred for centuries until they were deciphered in the 70s to be Nordic runes saying, "Halfdan wrote this." My old English prof told us there's a cave in Scandinavia where a Viking graffitied some runes like 14 feet up on the wall. And when they finally reached it, all it translated into was, "This is very high." If your goth girlfriend cuddles you from behind, she's not your big spoon. She's your ladle of filth. Chivalry isn't dead. It's just a lesbian now. Things me and my laptop have in common: slow, difficult to wake from sleep, struggles to complete basic tasks. Then I have some that are kind of songs. I'm gonna sing them to you, but they have kind of changed words. There's some Christmassy ones at first, so bear with me. Holy infant, so tender and mild, Roast at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 to 3.5 hours or until thermometer reads 165. Santa baby, slip some mental stability under the tree for me. And since Christmas is a consumerist holiday, this one was particularly funny. Last Christmas, I gave Yamaha, but the very next day, you gave it Huawei. This year, Toshiba from Tears, I'll give it to Samsung Special. And finally, I have an edited lyrics to Mr. Brightside using Google Autocomplete results. Coming out of the closet, and I've been doing a little boozing, gotta go fast because I want to know Spanish. It started as a tax cut, how did Lil Peep die? It was a dark and stormy night, it was a dark and stormy night. Now I'm up to my neck with offers and she's calling me daddy. Well, he's having a seizure, and she's taking ages to rewind. Now we're good dogs, Brent. And my stomach is hard, and it's all about the cake. But she's touching my special area now. Takes care of the birds. Now let me go. I just had sex. It's killing me. And taking back Sunday. Jealousy. Turning point. USA. Turning point. USA. Choking my chicken. But it's just the price. It's right. Destiny 2 is temporarily at capacity. Open up Snapchat because I'm having a good time. Okay, now that that's done, I have a little lip sync for you.